go to Patrick. Patrick is next up on PTO. Hello, Patrick.
Let's go to Patrick.
Patrick, please lower your
radio.
radio.
Hey, Brian. How you been doing, buddy? How you doing, man?
What's going on, man?
Hey, yesterday you were talking about gun control did kind of come up on the back end of the debate.
You know why it did. You know why it did, right?
I guess you brought it up. I don't know.
Well, the reason why, Patrick, I brought up gun control and gun is because, unfortunately, a lot of people die in this country. And there's a lot of gun violence in this country. So if Andrew wanted to be consistent, which clearly he's not because he thinks abortion is murder, then I would also say, with that being said, why doesn't he talk about gun violence? That's why I brought that up. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you have these 5 pillars of what you do about gun control. You know, if you just give you a couple, you definitely reduce gun control is what you say. But yesterday you found it interesting that you said you were indifferent about banning assault rifles.
So there have been times where I say an assault weapons ban could be a really good idea. And then there's other times that I say I think there are more prevalent things that would save a lot of lives. That's why I said I am indifferent. The assault weapons ban in the early 80s that fizzled out, when Republicans allowed it to fizzle out, gun violence went up. The reason why I said I am indifferent to it is because I named 3 or 4 things that I think are more prevalent that would save more lives. That's why I said that yesterday, Patrick. So I hope I cleared that up for you. Is there anything else you'd like to bring up?
Well, it'd be good to have a foundation in your beliefs, but
I do have a foundation. I do have a foundation of my beliefs. My beliefs are
no system.
Patrick.
You have no foundation.
Patrick, you're doing a great job.
You go
got him down for a second. So Patrick, you're doing a great job in trying to mimic Andrew Wilson. You're not funny with that. I have a foundation of my beliefs. You see, I was raised to have a clear understanding. Well, let's go through it one by one. I'll go by Andrew Wilson. Patrick, do you think sexual abuse is wrong? Let's just have a conversation about this. Patrick, is sexual abuse a bad thing?
Yeah, but some religions.
Okay, hold on. I'm asking you, not anybody else. Who taught you that, Patrick? Do you have a belief system? Who taught you that?
Yeah, it's my religious background.
Okay. Yeah. So it's your religion.
My core belief.
Okay, got you. So
my core belief system.
Okay. So my belief system and the way I was raised tells me that sexual abuse is bad. Now, it doesn't matter where we got that from. What matters is we're on the right side of history and sexual abuse is bad. My question to Andrew would be, why would you support somebody that is a liable sexual abuser? He goes back to the abortion issue. I ask a lot of different questions on the behavior and the actions of Donald Trump. I don't care where you got it from. I don't care where your background is on who taught you. I could care less what your religion is. It doesn't matter how we formed that conclusion. The bottom line is we're right. Sexual abuse is bad.
In a debate, you're not supposed to agree with someone's statement. The whole point of a debate is to rebut their belief system. It's like you're sitting there saying, I don't believe your belief system. That's why you debate them. That's why you say,
no. Patrick, let me help you out. Patrick, let me help you out. The debate wasn't about debating belief systems. The debate was about Donald Trump's behavior. Now, obviously, you are ignorant to facts. That's what the debate was supposed to be about. Like this, Patrick, you call yourself a religious person, right, Patrick? What do you think about homosexuality? As we pod you back up, Patrick, what do you think about homosexuality? Is it a sin?
Yeah, it's easy to debate people.
Patrick, I'm asking you a direct question. What do you think about homosexuality?
I think it's wrong.
You think it's wrong. And where do you get that from, Patrick? Is that your personal belief, or are you hiding behind your religion because you're a fake Christian? Which is it, Patrick?
Because anytime I see a guy kiss another guy, it's like seeing MAGA.
Well, because you're homophobic, Patrick. I think you've had things happen to your life.
No, it's just a natural instinct.
Oh, it's a natural instinct. Well, guess what? I believe you when you say it's natural instinct that you're a bigot. I believe you, Patrick, when you say your natural instinct.
It's not normal.
No, it is.
No.
According to you, it's not normal because anybody that is not like you is not normal. I don't think it's normal to be Patrick, to be an uneducated, ill-informed, middle-aged white guy that doesn't have a clue what he's talking about. No. I don't think it's normal to be Patrick.
You're very emotional.
Patrick, my ethical. Patrick, here's some substance for you, and you can't even spell that word, you uneducated fool, you. Here's some substance for Patrick. My ethical system tells me Patrick is your typical middle-aged, stupid, uneducated, ill-informed, racist, bigot Trump supporter. My ethical system tells me that Patrick should be locked up in Guantanamo Bay. My ethics system tells me that Patrick should be denaturalized. My ethics system tells me that Patrick has an IQ of about 20. And my ethics system tells me that Patrick is on government assistance because he doesn't have a job, and Patrick doesn't have an education, and he wants to blame everybody else but himself. And when he calls into the show and embarrasses himself and tries to get Brian in a gotcha moment, he only exposes how stupid he is. My ethical system tells me that you are deplorable, and I am embarrassed that I am living in a country where there are people out there like Patrick. See, that's my ethical system, Patrick. Now go fly a kite and have a nice day, you dumb imbecile. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.